Welcome to Wonkeyjase.
Hello, so today we're going to do another lesson in photography, and we're going to talk about ISO. So ISO for the for the EU is International Standards Organization, and it's also known as ASO, which is the American Standard Organization, and they're pretty much the same. There's a little variation, but nothing for us to worry about for the purpose of this video. So we're going to assume that the photo we're going to take is at 50%, and let's say that the ISO is set to 800. So if you want a double amount of light, then what we do is just set the ISO to 1600, and if we want double the amount of that light, we set it to 3200. There are increments in between these, but we're just going to keep it simple. And if we want to double that, we change it to 6400 and onwards. And if we want to half the light, say if we start back up to the 800 mark, if we want to half it, then we change the ISO to 400. And then if we want to half it again to 200, half again to 100, and we can change it to 50 on some cameras, although not all. So let's stick with this 800 as a marker. So we doubled the amount of light. The thing is, say this is the amount of light. With the ISO, we also get what's called noise. So say this is our picture for each one. And remember the old photos, they used to have what's called grain. And it's pretty much the digital form of grain. So if we use a higher ISO, say this is the noise that we get on 800. If we use 1600, we're going to get a lot more noise. So the picture isn't going to look as clean and precise. And we do go up to 3200, then we get a lot more noise again. And then we go to 6400 and a lot more noise yet again. Go back to the 800. If we went for 400, then we get less noise. 200 less, 100, and perhaps 50. So the more ISO we use, the more noise, so it has a negative effect. Now with the ISO, it's not actually increasing the amount of light. All it is doing is amplifying the amount of light that we're receiving. So you're not actually gaining anything. All you do is amplifying the amount that we're receiving. Okay. This is all part of the triangle that we've been displaying. So the ISO is one part, shutter speed is another part, and then we've got aperture for the other part. So we're going to cover those on another video, but that is fundamentally what ISO is. You could go into a lot more detail, but that's all we're going to cover today. The only other thing is that you do have on some cameras called noise reduction, which sometimes may be expressed as NR. And what it does is it looks for, because when you do a long exposure, it's yeah, I'll cover it on another video. Is gets a little bit complex. All right, so just for today, we keep it nice and simple, and that's what you need. See you on the next video. Bye bye.
Please like, share, and subscribe. We're also on the thing called TikTok. Bye bye for now.